Weekend gone, went to Draycote, met all there, fished with Stevie Piet on the Sunday. So we thought we'd make a little video. Unfortunately I've had to do a voiceover because the language was disgraceful, especially when I miss a fish. Anyway, just show you how I do it, a little bit different. Fan casting all day long, little short casts, one to the right and then one to the left. I only leave it on for 5, 6, 7 seconds, something like that. And I'm just constantly working the water. Perfect day on Draco. We've only seen 3 fish all weekend, but we took tremendous amounts on the dries. So here's a little bit of that action, and hope you enjoy it. Started off, what we've done is we've put a GoPro cam on the boat. Now, I've slowed some of this down so you can see the takes and what have you. This was in I think it was a 30-minute spell. That's all the camera recorded. So, like I say, just nice and slow, fan casting. You can see me laying there in the left-hand corner, and lo and behold, straight away fish started coming up for the dry. Just fishing them blind, nothing really. There you go. There's the first one. Straight into it. At the time, I was fishing 3 midas, 3 ginger midas. 6 foot to the top dropper, and then 5 foot to the middle dropper, and then 7 foot to the point. 9.5 pound fluorocarbon straight through, but I have my tapered leader, tape and floated leader, which has got the chambers. Anyway, fish were brilliant. Really good hard fighting fish. Never had anything big. This one here took the point fly. Nice full tail. This was about 2.5 pound this fish, which is about the norm for there. There's some big ones, but we never touched them. But never mind, get the one in the net. And like I say, it was like this all day. A little tip there, you see me forceps on the net. That was shown to me, and it's much easier. I clamp them on there, and they stay in there all day long. So when I'm bending over trying to unhook a fish, it's easy enough. Just unclip it, and then you've got the baton. You're not rummaging around in the bottom of your box, and you know what it's like, you can never find them at the time. So anyway, just as I'm unhooking this fish, this is how quick it was. Just unhooking it there, we'll get stuck in. There you go, there's another one. This is 2 casts later. Good thing with the midas, you don't really have to gink them. If you give them too hard sort of false casts, they should sit straight back up on the water. So that's another one on the boat. I think at this time we'd only been fishing for a couple of hours and I'd had 12. This one part again, same drift. What I've done is I've slowed the whole thing right down. There you go, fish on. Just speed it back up again. These fish were fighting tremendous. It was a sort of day you dream of. Nice overcast sky, gentle ripple. It was absolutely perfect. Apart from this one decided to go under the boat, as quite a few of them did. There you go, there it's under. Always want to go under the boat and into the drogue. Don't normally fish a drogue when I'm on dries, but I will always complain that you wanted to do. Put that one in the net. So again, just drifting into the bottom corner tuft. As we're drifting in, just a couple of nice casts. Just fan casting constantly all the time. Hook that. Yeah, playing it there. And it come off. So like I say, this is just going at the bottom of the dam wall. Lift, there you go. That's how quick it was. You know, at times, I think there was one stage later on the day that I actually had 8 casts and 7 takes. And I only managed 2 of them, fishing like an idiot at times. And the ducks didn't seem as though they put them off either. Now, every single boat out in Draycote was out at the weekend, both days. That's usually testament to how good a fishery is at the time. This has got to be, it's on fire at the minute. It's probably one of the top reservoirs going at the minute. Well stocked and well looked after by Ivor. One comes up here and takes us to either this cast or next cast. And they weren't breaking the surface, they weren't heading and tailing. They were just like little dimples there. You never even seen a tear there. That come off as well. Well, very, very gentle. If you weren't watching, you'd miss the take easy. But it's nice when they do that. Unfortunately, this part of the video isn't that good because the fish splashing around had covered the lens and we didn't realise. But you can get the gist of it. It doesn't look as though there's many boats out there. That's because I was at the front. And we had well, we didn't have similar conditions, but Sunday was breezy and sunny, and we pulled die 5 for a while, took a few fish. And then just for a laugh I put the dries on, and I couldn't believe it. First drift on Sunday with the sun, and I got 8 takes, 3 fish straight away on the first drift with it. So we're coming at the end of it. It's mainly because we just set the GoPro away and just left it for 30 minutes. And there's a couple of these I've had to take out where you see us catching fish. That's because Howler left his line in the way and I tangled his line up and... well, never mind. That's what you get when you fish with amateurs. I'm not sure if I actually get another fish here before the end. And let's say 3 midas, 3 size 10, fan cast. I'm not over particular when I put my gink on, I just stick it on and that's it. The way the midas is tied, it sits in the film. It doesn't sit on top of the water. So fish just come up and take them so confident. I think it's this chuck, I get another one. That's how we're moving around in the boat. That's what rocked it. He's not the one here. I think this is it here. So as you can see, it's very, very short casting I do. My thought on it is the further you cast, the more fish you put down. Let the fish come to you, and you'll be shocked at how close you will get them to the boat. But if you're chucking 10-15 yards out, you're going to put every fish down in that 10 to 15 yards. So just nice, short little casts. And that's the bulk of it. Unless I see fish move, then I'll start fishing it slightly different. The fish just moved to the left there, and it comes up and takes this one. No, it didn't. Losing my touch, yeah. That's about 6 casts, 7 casts. I don't never caught anything. Anyway, what we've done is also put the other camera on, so Howell was recording from above us. I'd added quite a bit of this because I just kept on hitting him in the face with the rod as I was backcasting. So, you know, we've edited a little bit of this, but I think it took 8 minutes or so of using this camera before I got my first take, and that seemed like ages. So it comes up in a second. I think it'll probably be this chuck. And this it just happened all day. You'll see the take better. Right, you'll see it here. There's a boil and then it comes back for it. There's a boil. There you go. It's on. At this stage, Howland will appreciate it. I was beating him 12-2. Actually went 18-2 on him before he put the dries on. So there you go. Nice fish. There's the forceps on the net. Well, we know what it took. It took one of the 3 midas. Don't believe in giving people a lot of choice. So I'll grab it once the fish starts wriggling about. I'm going to show you how to catch and release a fish. Properly done. As you pick it up, drop it back in the water, but always keep a hold on the line.
You call careful catch and release, but he's forgotten to take the hook out of its mouth first.
So it'll start wriggling, and it's actually shaking me there. Typical when you want to video it, they never sit still. So there you go. Another little tip: hold your fish upside down. It just keeps them still a bit. There's a midas out, and that was it. Good catch and release. So it's pulled the hell. Now all I would do with that, drop it in the water. There you go. I've done it. Drag it through the water. Couple of quick whip finish. End of thing.
No, because I was fixing it up too.